Sure, Shadow Man. Yeah, we can do a horror story today. It has been a while. What's that, by the way? I'm just grabbing. I'm just choosing a hat, and then we'll get to it. I did, Jordy. I did. I appreciate that, man. No, I had a very nice break. It was very necessary. God, so necessary. But it's done, and I'm ready to be back now. Yeah, I missed you guys. Definitely missed hanging out on the stream. I've been living in the gym lately, you guys. Like, absolutely just fucking living there. What's up, Future? Oh, man. Oh, man. I haven't worn these in a while. I haven't worn these Sonys in a while. These Sornies. Ooh. They are loud. I always forget how sensitive these are. Yeah, and it's not only that, like, just a way. Yes, one chest and upper arm workout, and I have the body of a Greek god, because that's how that works. Magnet box. Oh, we got a fellow Simpsons enjoyer. When they go to, what is it, Ogdenville? They go to, like, the shady, scamish part of Springfield, where they go into a place and they can buy Magnet box or Sorny. And he's like, and Homer's like, I'll start bringing in the pennies because they're going to pay in pennies. Oh, so dumb, dude. But yes, literally one chest upper app workout. What are my thoughts on RE4 Remake? Well, I did a definitive tier list. of Resident Evil a couple months ago, and I gave it, from what I remember, S rank. So it ranks among the best Resident Evil games. Now let me check, because I do remember I posted my tier list in here, in my Discord. Okay, here's my tier list. Well, I love the castle section in the remake, to be fair. I don't like it in the original game. Don't get it twisted, Dave. Guys, smartest thing I ever did was probably the easiest thing to do, which is I took some tape. I took some electrical tape, and I marked exactly where the legs of my tripod need to be for the perfect angle. So now if I notice it's out of place, I literally just shift it into place and leave it, and I don't touch it anymore. Oh, man. Anyways, here's my tier list. Let me open this up in Chrome, because Chrome is my stream browser. I will say, though, you know the term, it hurts so good, or I guess the phrase, I should say. By the way, I got an IPS monitor during the break. I picked up an IPS monitor on a Black Friday deal from Best Buy, and holy shit, this thing looks so good. My backup monitor, which is over here, it's the one you typically see me looking at, is just your average, like, TN panel. But my main monitor now is a 240 hertz, still 1080p, but 240 hertz IPS. It's called fast IPS, I guess. I don't know. But it looks really good. What's up, Quesadilla? I'll tell you what looks really good is that ruby red Silent Hill radio next to your name, Quesadilla. That's what fucking looks good. Look, that's out here looking clean. You went oh dude, yeah, what's up, Sick? Yeah, you definitely can't go back once you go to OLED. OLED is the like the end game for sure. Much like Disney's Marvel's Avengers, Bat Chest, it is the end game. Anyway, here's my tier list. My number one favorite is the original, the one that started it all. Call me predictable, call me cringe, call me whatever you want to call me. That's how I feel. And then right after that would be GameCube Remake, Resident Evil 2 on PS1, Resident Evil 2 Remake, RE4 Original, and RE4 Remake. That's my S tier. So yes, obviously the ones shifted further left are ones I prefer. And everybody, you know, when I made this list was like, what? How could you put RE7 in A tier when you obviously love that game so much? Yes, it is true. I love RE7 to fucking bits. I do. But I cannot deny that that boat section is really bad. And so I'm not going to sit here and be, you know, in denial. Hey, what's up, Dude Core? I'm not going to sit here and be in denial and say, oh, RE7 is just as good as 4 when 4, the remake, has nothing near as bad as the boat. It's just living in reality, okay? I don't want to delude myself. And Sick Boy was mad that I put Village in high B, which I get. But I think, you know, Village and 7 are for two different people. You know, Village is for people that like basically the bones of RE7 combined with the bones of RE4. This is a good list. Yeah, this was Gun Survivor. Where did I put that? Oh, D tier. Yeah. I thought, see, this actually doesn't include the games I didn't play, of which there were a few. But yeah, Survivor was fun. We did a first play of that on stream. Survivor was really fun. The most overpowered gun in Resident Evil 4 Remake, honestly, the fully upgraded Riot Gun. The Riot Gun is a fucking beast in that game. An absolute beast. I love Code Veronica. Oh, it's called Gun Survivor in Japan. Okay, okay. Yeah, the Riot, and the sad part is they fucked up the Striker. The Striker was always like the GOAT shotgun in the original game, and they just made it awful in the remake because it has no range. But yeah. So this is my list. RE3 Nemesis only goes down here as far as the PO. Yeah, I think the tier list was missing some games. Is this Dead Aim down here? It says Dead something. Oh yeah, this is Dead Aim. Right here, it's in D tier. It's in D tier. Because, now if I remember right, my justification for this is that I couldn't logistically put it above these games because not only are they like just way more solid and sensible choices, they actually have like a decent structure all the way through. They're not just like these gimmicky side games like these are. If I remember right, that was part of my justification for doing that. I could be wrong. Doc loves every Resident Evil game. You guys should see his tier list. His tier list is insane. Check this out. Our boy Doc does not hold back. He loves everything. By the way, Dr. Red got a new mic, you guys, and it sounds really, really good. Here's Dr. Red's tier list, which is basically I fucking love everything, which I respect. You know, he does. This man loves Resident Evil. Like, he is one of the biggest Resident Evil super fans I think I've ever met. So, what is this? What is this one up here? His favorite of all time is RE2 Remake, which, if you're gonna make a modern choice, is very respectable, because, good lord, RE2 Remake is such a good game. West Side Tyrant, West Side till we die. Just the tyrant doing this. Oh dear God, I'm sorry. You said it, not me. He needs to do lore playthroughs of RE, seriously. He plays RE like we play Silent Hill, for real. Doc, are you listening? He's not here. I'm talking as if he's listening, but we know he's not. Oh yeah, let me move the chat back over here, by the way. I discovered an amazing key. It is the Z key. And if you hit Control Z or Command Z if you're on Mac, it puts back. It basically is like the undo button. So now when we actually start playing the game, I can just Control Z and pop my shit back over to the other side. Resident Evil 3 in A section is very interesting. I thought RE2 was less interesting than 3. So the reason why RE3 Remake is down here is because RE3 Remake is a very fun, good game, but it is not a good remake because they cut out a good 30% of the game. The whole Raccoon City Park area is missing. The whole lab section at the end is way different. The whole clock tower is missing. You can see the clock tower. The fucking dog nemesis fight happens where he's like jumping on the tower, but actually going inside the clock tower after you do the train thing, that's all gone. I mean, they just cut out massive, massive chunks of the game, and what's left for RE3 is just very, very linear. You know? Hey, what's up, Lariat? How you been, man? I haven't really, I've been taking a break from Twitch. I've been living in the gym, dude. Living in the gym. In a world. See, I don't even have it. I can try to force it, but I don't have it. Well, that's not fun. Well, sadly, I didn't get the original RE3. Well, I will say it's more accessible, yeah. I mean, PlayStation 1 games are not that accessible these days, but... I think I made a definitive Silent Hill tier list as well. Let me check. Pretty sure I did. I put it in the Soylent Hill channel in the Discord. Yeah, no, I mean, I've been seeing you on. Yeah, it's like I gotta go to the gym so fucking early because it opens at 5 a.m. and I like to be there right when they open. What's funny is it's a company gym, right? And Monday through Friday, they always have somebody like sitting at a desk to try to get signups for this fitness class that they do. And a lot of the times, because I love just jumping on a treadmill and walking 5 miles. I like to walk 5 miles minimum. I mess with the incline and everything like that, but 5 miles is my minimum. It takes about 80 minutes to do it, my pace. So it's like one person sitting at a desk, and then if I don't have my AirPods in, it's just me fucking clopping on the treadmill. Just fucking heavy stepping on the treadmill for an hour and 20 minutes. They're probably sick to death of hearing it. No, they've always been very accommodating to people that want to like sign up for dance classes and stuff. I will say, every time I walk in, I hear weird music like Super Freaky by Nicki Minaj. And I'm just like, okay, AirPods going in, because it's like, I just, you know what? You do you. Not my kind of, not my forte, personally, but... Anybody working for me without a six-pack is automatically taken down a tier in pay. Well, I will say, and I think you touched on this because I might have mentioned it in the chat or somebody else did. As a guy, being fit is like an auto... Basically, I hate using this term because it's such a like Gen Alpha bullshit term, but we all know the term Riz, right? Walking into a room and being in shape, wearing clothes that make it obvious that you're in shape, not doing the whole sleeper build thing, it gives you like this automatic boost in... I don't know, it's like you just command a room, you know what I mean? You fucking command a room when you walk in and it's obvious that you're in shape. It says a lot about you, that you're alright with delayed gratification, you don't need instant gratification, you're willing to work for something. You're willing to work for a long-term goal. It is absolutely all about looks. If you walk into a room and you're in some sort of executive presence, okay, you got a bunch of executives around you, you're at some type of board meeting, you walk in and you're in shape, clearly, and you've got, yes, that's a perfect word for it, you've got the aesthetics, and you're walking around, you're smiling, you're shaking people's hands, you're commanding that room. But if you walk in and you're not in shape, you know, you can try to command the room, but it's nowhere near the same as if you were. What's up, She? We're just talking about gains. You know how we do around these parts. We always talk about gains. But no, seriously, yeah, you like command a room in any professional setting if you're in shape. That's why it's so important. People will respond differently if you drive a different vehicle or wear a certain type of watch or clothing. Absolutely. Yeah. You'll respond differently to a guy who wears like a fucking Chauvet. What is it? Invicta watch. Okay, so for example, if you walk into a place wearing a really nice Invicta watch versus like a fucking Apple Watch with a fun colored sport band, people will react to you differently. You know, Invicta is a very expensive, like, luxury brand in some cases. And of course, you got like Rolexes and things as you scale up. It's the item specifically, but it builds a picture in people's minds about your lifestyle overall. Well, look, I was just trying to pick some type of look. I don't know watches. I've never worn a watch my entire damn life. The illustrating the point is just some type of boutique watch, okay? You walk in with a fucking Rolex. That's a perfect example. A 24K Rolex. Yeah. Oh, I know credit card does the same. I've been reading American Psycho. And one of the... basically, I've been listening to Bret Easton Ellis, the author, kind of expand upon some of the reasons why he wrote that book. And he said he noticed that 2 cards determined a lot about how much respect you got at a restaurant table. Your business card. Now, this is the 80s, the late 80s, to be fair. Your business card and your American Express tier. If you're in an American Express Gold, oh, wow, you get like, whoa. You know, that sends a message immediately if you got a Gold Amex card, you know? And of course, the business card. We all know the famous scene in the book. It actually takes place at a restaurant. And, you know, in the late 80s, that was a way that you could differentiate yourself from other Wall Street yuppie types, you know, is by having the most unique and the most polished business card from the printers, you know. Gold American Express. Or whatever it is. I know they have like different tiers. There's like American Express Platinum, I believe. Oh, what's up, Gummy? Why was that so quiet?
Won't grab, hand it over.
Won't grab. Oh God, what is that emo? What is he doing, dude? Why is he so distressed? Oh my God, it even has a watermark. Yeah, in the book, it's way less serious, by the way. They go to a restaurant and they're like eating sea urchin and all this weird ass, just very fancy seafood. And Patrick gets bored and he decides to whip out a business card. And the scene kind of plays out the same, but the person who they're obsessing over is not Paul Allen. His name isn't even Paul Allen, it's Paul Owen in the book. What? Don't put on stream that you asked what a Gold Amex is. Anyways, why is that little mushroom in that emote so distressed? What? Please don't put in the papers. Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah, see, the different, like having an MX Gold and an MX Platinum is a big difference. And that's one of the things that Bret Easton Ellis was talking about. He was like, you, in the late 80s, and kind of like you said, Gummy, you know, business cards were some of the original social media, kind of, yeah, because they're all trying to compete with each other, but they're all within the same very confined space. You didn't have, like, you know, it's not about websites like it is now. Like, here, I'll talk about the tier list in a second, but it's not about websites like it is now. Like, you can build a really nice website that advertises your shit and all these different things. You had to use a physical business card. Oh, you said that? Yeah, sorry. Gummy subbed right after the... Said, actually, Hank Pecker is here. Oh, never mind. It's just him with buck teeth. I thought it was Hank Pecker that was going to be here lecturing me about how to... When we were all sitting there learning HTML because you could edit your page in real time. You fucking go to some person's MySpace and the background loads in and it's like this just fucking gaudy, like bright red color and all this crazy shit because they edited the hell out of it. I'll tell you what, most of my time on MySpace was spent deciding what band I wanted to feature. Oh god. And it was a lot of exactly what you would expect. Fucking AFI, Fall Out Boy, you know, Escape the Fate when they first came out. Hey, Escape the Fate is still my Discord to this day. Dying is their latest fashion, their first album. But I like that cover more for the aesthetics of it and less for the music that it represents. So let me just just make that clear. Okay. Hey man, Hybrid Theory and Meteora are a couple of the best, like, rock album. It's one of the best 1-2 punches since the year 2000. Having a million, yes, I do remember that. Do you know who one of the first people to ever reach 1 million followers on MySpace was? You probably wouldn't, because he was certainly not, you know, even back then he was pretty controversial, but it was Jeffree Star. Falling out of my BFF of the Times top 8. Oh, yeah. You could, like, rank your friends and everybody was trying to compete with each other. So weird, dude. And, you know, honestly, the reason why Facebook seemed to pop up and really dominate out of nowhere is because of their chat. I remember from the very beginning, they had a way better chat setup than MySpace. MySpace, you had to, like, it was basically kind of like email. Like, you had to send a message and wait for a response, and you had to go to a specific screen to see the response. Meanwhile, you go to Facebook and there's the threaded chat right there. I've clapped a few 1 million follower account cheeks. See, though, the thing is, you can type something like that and I know you're not bullshitting. That's the difference between you and like 99% of Twitch chat. Almost always have in common. Yeah, Reanimation's a great album too, but Hybrid Theory and Meteora is an amazing 1-2 punch. It had me with my CD player on the school bus going absolutely wild. Whenever that Breaking the Habit video dropped, I was obsessed with it, dude. Their lives are almost always in shambles. Goddamn, that's dark. I will say, as a blanket statement, and I said this in your stream, the most attractive, like if you were to rank, if we're doing a whole 1 to 10 thing, the most attractive women I've ever dated, a lot of them did have kind of insecurity issues, and I think it did kind of stem from the fact that they were used to guys like fawning over them a lot, and I didn't really do that, and so I don't know, they just assumed that like something was wrong, and I'm like, no, I just don't really act like that, you know. I got to be on the rise for 1 mil then. Let's go. And those two came out in just 2 years' time. Yes, Hybrid Theory was 2000 and then Meteora was 2003, I believe. But Breaking the Habit, that video, dude, when that shit dropped and it was on Fuse and VH1 and everything else, we had just gotten TiVo at the time. TiVo, I tested a theory, but I'll discuss it. We had just gotten TiVo at the time. And this was probably like 2004 or some shit. I don't even remember. But we got this big like rear projection TV from Philips and a sound system and everything. And the Breaking the Habit video came on VH1 and I actually recorded it. And I was able to go back and watch it whenever I wanted. Yes, we kept that shit on the TiVo hard drive until it literally died. Until that hard drive died, dude. I would watch that shit all the time. The person who did that video actually was one of the same people that directed the Animatrix, if anybody's seen that. It's basically like the anime prequel to the events of the movies, The Matrix. Radio Shack, I remember Radio Shack. Actually, another dead big box retail store that we went to shortly before it closed was Circuit City. I went to Circuit City, well, we did as a family. We went to Circuit City and got our first PS3 bundle. And it had Spider-Man 3, and it had an offer where you could get a free Blu-ray movie with it, and we got Live Free or Die Hard. Terrible movie. Awful fucking movie. It also has this really cringy scene in the beginning where they play that song by Flyleaf, I'm So Sick. And it's supposed to be like this epic metal song, but you know, as somebody that was getting into heavier music at the time, I realized how vanilla that song was. Oh, really? I could have sworn it was Animatrix, but yeah. Oh, dude, dude, somebody got shot over the PS3 launch, did they not? That wasn't just a sensationalized story, right? That really happened. I could have sworn I remember seeing that it really did happen. Oh, okay, that makes sense. The most passive robbery ever. Animatrix had a bunch of different shorts, I thought, so he could have been one. The goons are clearly outside. Oh shit. We had a very smooth robbery. I can picture you saying that too. Yeah. Dude, we had a fucking Joe Han, I thought the guy's name was, that did the animation, or directed it. When I was working in retail. Hey, what's up, Dr. Red? The new mic sounds really good, by the way. I'm gay for animation. Well, I mean, you participate in animation, so of course. It's like a prerequisite of being in animation is you have to be gay for it, right? He comes out and dude walks up to him like, "Oh shit, son got the PS3." Yep. Do you mean he goes in and buys it, or did he actually go buy it? Puts his arm around his shoulder like they're friends. Oh no. Oh, and he just fucking takes it right out of his hands. It's in the contract. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. He said you already know the score. Drop the PS3, nobody gets hurt. Holy shit, dude. If this was early, like right after the PS3 came out, then that was kind of a waste of time, because PS3 really didn't have a whole lot until Metal Gear Solid 4 came out. Holy shit, dude, Core. Appreciate that, man. Oh, look at those names. Look at those fucking... Lariat got one. He's got the radio now. Bento, Banana Toffee, great grappler. Phoenix. Shadow. Hey, Shadow, you got one. And Immortal. Appreciate that, man. And Dude Core, you've been very, very cool ever since I met you, man. I gotta say. I actually met you in Lariat's stream. Because he was always roasting your song requests, but I thought they were kind of fire, not gonna lie. He said it in the most friendly tone possible. Yeah, bro, you can get another one tomorrow. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, Dude Core supports, for sure. He supports Gohan, he supports you, and now he supports me. He might have made a mistake supporting me. But yeah, he's a very generous guy, and I respect that. And hey, no problem, Dr. Red. You know, when it comes to mics, when it comes to headphones, I got you. I know I've done way too much research. I know, and appreciate that as well, Dude Core. I'll tell him I like his song choices since he paid. No, me and Dude Core all the time, we recommend a bunch of 80s music back and forth. He's the one who always gets me on an 80s kick whenever I'm in the stream. Need to hire Stamp to make any of my audio work. I mean, I was just talking about doing commissions for that type of thing recently. Don't threaten me with a good time. Why are my samples so fucking quiet lately? Is that just me? They're literally at 100% output. Why is it? God damn it. Yeah, Shadow, I said you got gifted, man. Look at all them red radios. Lariat's got a red one because this is his first month. No, I'm not gonna roast them because you know what's hilarious? I really can't say shit because I watched Larry at Tubman. Us in the Street Fighter community know him as YOLO Slides. I can't say shit because I watched this dude for like 6 months before I even followed. I would just always catch the stream from like the recommended tab on either mobile or desktop. And then when I followed, he's like, thanks, Stamp. I didn't realize that wasn't in place already, but okay. I was like, look, man, I was trying to do it at a time where you wouldn't notice, but he has a follower notification, so I couldn't get away with it. So I don't have any room to talk. Dr. Red literally posted nothing. Oh, there it is. It just popped into existence. What the fuck? It just popped into existence, dude. That was the most racist story I've heard all hour. In what way? Elaborate. No, I'm going to do the typical Twitch response to being called racist, and I'm going to draft. I'm going to reach out to my PR guy, and I'm going to draft an 8-paragraph long Twitlonger response proving definitively that based on X, Y, and Z factors, I cannot be racist. Okay? My shirt is black. That's what people do. They legitimize stupid claims by making like an 8-paragraph long response. Like, what are you doing? When was logic a prerequisite? Never. Never. Dude, I was harassing Dr. Crazy with the mic quality. Yeah, you have to make a response video. You know what, guys? These claims are baseless, they're fucking stupid, and they have no basis in reality, but I'm gonna legitimize them and make a 10-minute long reaction video. That's a bad idea, by the way. Don't do that. Yes, you have to... No. I know the score. Yes, exactly, Dr. Red. You have to turn on the camera, walk into the frame, sit down, and you have to do the YouTuber sigh. Guys, recently I've come under some fire for some things that I said in 2011. I'm not proud of them. I was in a dark place. That's what you have to do. You have it's not about whether or not you believe me. You're not leaning forward. Yes, exactly. You gotta. Guys, I've made mistakes. We've all made mistakes. Or you can do like that one girl that like spat on her dog did, and some person. No, I have to lean forward because as a professional YouTuber, you always are able to see yourself because they get those cameras with the viewfinders where you can look at yourself the whole time for maximum ego boosting and fart huffing. And what you do is you lean super close so that you can see the rings from the ring light in your eyes, and then you can really accentuate it and try to do like the mog. You know, you got to mog into the camera while you apologize. And then you have all these people in the Twitter replies, do better, be better. Right fucking now. You made a mistake. We all make mistakes. It's either I was in a dark place. I've had issues with anger my entire life. I struggle with X, Y, or Z with zero proof of such, by the way. We all make mistakes, it's true, though. The other day I showed Stephen Hawking impression. Not proud. What? How did a Stephen Hawking impression come about on your stream, dude? What? What the fuck? Dr. Red said, you know what? Everybody stop. It's time for me to do my best Stephen Hawking. Everybody strap in. What? Like, how does that even come about, Dr. Red?
I need that money.
Oh, appreciate that, dude, Core.
my bills.
By the way, I hope nobody thinks that message is even remotely serious. That is Darkside Phil, like, talking about how he needs money like a crackhead, and I thought it was hilarious. That's why it's my bit alert. I hope you know that I'm not saying, oh, I really do need that money to pay my bills, the internet bill, the electric bill. Not the case, but I appreciate that very much, Dude Core. You're a generous guy. I can show you guys the origin clip. My villain origin story. DSP, I need that money. Oh wow, somebody made a song. My bills.
I need that money.
Holy fuck, that was loud. Here's the clip in question.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill.
What the fuck, dude? Imagine getting on stream and acting like this. He might as well just be holding a fucking sign, like panhandling on the side of the road, dude. By the way, they cut this clip off because at the very beginning he goes, and the other thing that's very alarming is, and then he takes like a big swig of coffee and he goes, I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills, the internet bill, the electric bill. And like he's looking around all wild-eyed and shit. Like, what are you doing, dude? Fucking take a breath. Holy shit. A Spider-Man reference? Was I singing the Monsters University theme song? No, I can very comfortably say I was not doing that. This reminds me of a video I saw because I used to be into the cringe community. Oh, God, this is so bad, dude. I'm going to show you guys. If I can find this, I will show you guys. The cringiest and most difficult clip to get through ever. The most disturbing horror story I've heard except for Schoolboy 9. That is a good question, and I have... So, there was a... I can't remember who uploaded it, if it was... There's a few. There's like Chilling Scares, Mr. Nightmare, Nexpo, Nick Crowley. But one of them had done a video about disturbing Craigslist interactions. And for anybody that may not be in the US, Craigslist is like our version of Gumtree, or it's basically like anybody can make an account and list things for sale. Or they can list like, you know, services or something. Like if they do landscaping or whatever the fuck, you can list that service on Craigslist. You get the idea. And a lot of times, unfortunately, because this is just human nature, I guess, really bad shit happens on there. People get led to dark alleys and shit, and they get assaulted, and they get robbed and mugged and all these different things. Well, there was one where a guy was moving in for college. And as I'm sure you guys know, if you've gone to college or you've started like living on campus, you need some furniture sometimes. And he needed a mini fridge. So he went on Craigslist and he found a listing for a really cheap mini fridge. And the... Oh, Jesus Christ.
You hear me?
That scared the fuck out of me, dude. I appreciate that, dude. That was so loud. I haven't seen that notification in a long time. Anyways. Whew. God, that was so loud in my ears. Anyways, so he went to this house, and it was a very nice house. It looked like somebody, you know, that was well-to-do, you know, very just nice industrial looking house. And he knocked on the door, nobody answered. And then what was weird is they texted him and just said, come on in. Oh, I was testing all the way. Oh, okay. I appreciate that. And then he walks in and he sees the mini fridge sitting there, and it's in a bedroom that's right next to the front door. So he walks in the room, and on the bed there was just a corpse of an older lady, clearly dead, like decaying, rotted, just on the bed. And then as soon as he saw that, whoever was texting him could hear that he was in the house, and he immediately heard running from upstairs, like somebody running to get downstairs to where he was. And he was like, I've never in my life moved this fast. And he ran into his car, drove off, and when he checked Craigslist to report the listing, it was gone. What the fuck? A mini fridge. I don't know what the case is called, but I just remember that one very definitively. You could probably just look up top 5 like disturbing Craigslist something. It might be, Malum. It's either Mr. Nightmare or like Chilling Scares or something. But that one stuck with me a lot. Yeah, like of all the things to try to bait somebody to a house with, a mini fridge, that's out there. I'm scared to watch this alone. Well, hey, like I said, normally I like to watch these too, but I went too far for a while. You know, I love to call my streams nightmare fuel. I love to give myself nightmare fuel, but dude, I've gone too far sometimes as well. Let's see. The other one was, so the other one that I always really remember is it was a Christmas party, and you know, the whole day went very normally, exactly like you would expect. And you know how it is sometimes when you're over at family's house and there's just way too many people, sometimes you gotta like sleep on the floor and all these different things. So sometimes you gotta sleep on the floor and like, you know, get these sleeping bags and everything. So everybody basically, you know, turns in for the night, and there's like aunts and uncles and whole families are all just laying wherever they can find space in the house. And the girl that was telling the story was about 14 at the time, and she had a dream that everybody was sitting at a table playing cards, and then out of nowhere everybody just went wide-eyed and looked at her like this. And then one of them, someone from behind her, leaned into her ear and whispered in her ear like someone's in the house. And then she immediately snapped awake, and nobody was nearby to say that to her, so it didn't actually happen. But it turned out that somebody did actually sneak in the house and had to be chased out by an older family member. Yeah, that one always stuck out to me, dude. Imagine actually having that dream. That shit would scar me for years. The people were annoyed that they ruined the fucking game? What do you mean? Is this it? God damn it, dude. Oh my god. Guy sings horribly in front of... They were playing cards. Or, oh, yeah. They were playing cards. Sorry, I didn't even pay attention to what I just said. This video gets harder and harder to find, like, every year. But basically, if I'm guessing and they got annoyed that she joined in, probably, or probably spoiled and troubled her. No, it was a dream. It was a dream before she woke up. Yeah, you were always telling me about the boiled one. I did end up watching that on stream, but it was way before you were in here. Anyways, look, I'll have to find it. I'll have to find it because, like I said, it's very difficult to find these days. But basically, this girl is just sitting in like her homeroom class at the end of a day in high school. And this guy like shuffles in and starts singing the Somewhere Over the Rainbow song. And he's like awful singer, like tone deaf and falsetto and a bunch of weird shit. And as soon as he starts singing, like they make an announcement over the PA and everything. Like it's so goddamn awkward. It's unbelievable. But it's really hard to find now because the original video's from like 2011. And it's been hidden for a long time. I think the only way that I could find it in the past was a private or unlisted link where you have to have the direct link to it. Let's be honest though, dudes that try to go way too hard with prom proposals are usually pretty cringe in the first place. Especially the ones where guys try to sing. Like, this is where the Simon Cowells of the world are very important, because a lot of times people just aren't willing to listen when they get told that they can't sing. Oh, okay, well I found it. That was easy. I just went to r/cringe and searched prom. Okay. Well, this is very difficult to listen to. So, disclaimer. Oh god, this like 2012, it's 2012 anyway. That's the year that I graduated. 2012, like, default iMac editing. This is fucking music, dude.
Why? I have to. Why? I have to. Why? I have to.
Okay, so they're just being awkward. They're just being kids, you know, just saying whatever the fuck. And this girl obviously knows what's up. So that's why she's recording. And here the dude comes in with flowers, I believe, if I remember right. Yeah, here's the dude right here. And you can tell when he walks in that she knows he's about to ask her. But she does not know that he's about to sing really badly.
Kelsey, go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down, Kelsey.
So here he is. Look at this dude. With his polo. Remember everybody in school used to wear these like American Eagle polos? I do. Oh, look. She definitely knows, by the way. Look at her face. On the right. What is up with this music, dude? It's like this whimsical Disney music.
So this is going to be a cappella, but if you remember, I made you a promise a few weeks ago that I was going to do something. So.
Oh my god. He's like, if you remember a few weeks ago. I can turn up the volume, but like I said, this is really hard to watch. He's like, if you remember, this is going to be a cappella, but if you remember a few weeks ago, I told you I was going to do something.
Suck at playing string instruments. So this is going to be a cappella, but if you remember, I made you a promise a few weeks ago that I was going to do something. So.
He just starts. Oh, it's so hard to hear. Okay.
Attention teachers of 10 and 11.
And then they make an announcement.
Please send the students listed for the science test 2, group 1, at 11:15 to the lecture hall immediately at the
What?
beginning of period 5. Thank you.
He's dying inside. Look at this guy. Get my man some help. He worked up all that courage to start, and now he has to restart.
I love you.
He just starts again.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high,
Tone deaf and falsetto. Listen right here.
there's a place that you dream of.
He starts out pretty well.
Oh, trouble melts like lemon drops high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Well, I may not be able to play.
What
the
is little bro
ukulele, but
doing?
I'm singing to you today to ask you. Will you go
Like
to
it took balls to do this. I'm not gonna lie. It took balls, but he really can't sing. She says yes, by the way. Thank God. Can you fucking imagine if she said no? Dude put himself out there like that and she says no. I wonder if married. I don't know. This video's ancient. Probably not. Yeah, that's a tough watch. Yeah, that's a tough watch, dude. But like I said, it takes balls to do it, so that I can at least respect. Yeah, and then there's one where it's a pretty famous video, but this guy takes his girlfriend like on a drive. He says they're just gonna like drive around in his new car or whatever. And he puts up these signs on the road asking her to go to prom, and she's reading them. And then after she gets done reading them, not realizing it's about her, she goes, "That's a fucking stupid way to ask somebody to prom." And he just looks like he's dead inside. And he's like, "That was me, actually. I was gonna ask you." That's a bad one. Is it possible for you to find the mini fridge incident? I have a deep, dark feeling that someone watching me. Dude, it's okay. Yeah, I'll try. Probably would have been this one. Yeah, this is it.
Hearing, and she's very slow. I thought for a second, what if instead of me answering this ad, it were a bad person and they totally
It's 4 Scary True Craigslist Stories by Mr. Nightmare.
took advantage of the situation? It sounded almost too easy to rob this old woman's house. Well, I coordinated a time with John to go to his mother's house around sunset, and I gotta say, as I pulled up to the long dirt path to the property, seeing that big house sitting at the top of the hill with the sun setting in the background over the cliff, it was beautiful. Before going into that house, I admired the view of the lake below for a couple minutes. Then I texted John that I was there. He repeated his instructions to just let myself in and go to the room to the far right, as his mom would be waiting in the bedroom. He reminded me she's very old and I'd have to do all the lifting myself. I said that's fine. I entered the house through the front door, which was left ajar. Right away I was hit with the smell of cotton. It reminded me of the smell of my grandma's house. I followed his directions and went to the door on the far right, which
if I were like into accents and determining where someone is based on their accent, I would very easily be able to figure out where Mr. Nightmare is from. Because he said path and grandma. Those are two big indicators of like how someone pronounces certain words.
led me to a narrow hall.
But I don't know.
The house seemed rather large from first impressions. As I went down this hall, the smell of cotton suddenly shifted to this horrible smell. Literally, it smelled like death, like a rotting animal. I entered the doorway at the end of this hall, and the smell in that room was unbearable. That's because of the dead, rotting corpse on the bed. It was the rotting corpse of an older woman. It looked as though she'd been dead for a week or two. I wanted to throw up. I suddenly heard a loud, maniacal laughing from upstairs, accompanied with stomping in place. It seemed someone was in a room directly on top of me, simply stomping their feet to scare me.
See, I had most of the details right.
I ran out of the house to my car, looked at the house one more time, and saw a man at one of the upstairs windows. Then I realized there was another person standing at one of the downstairs windows, both of them wearing face masks, like the same kind of mask you'd wear now for the coronavirus. My phone started blowing up with texts all of a sudden, all of them in capital letters. The first text said ha ha ha, followed by we see you, look at the windows, then a bunch of emojis.
Not the
last text I
emojis,
got
dude.
from him said come back inside, you forgot your fridge. I drove off the property, and while on my way home, I called the police and reported the dead body in the house. After they investigated the house and apparently confiscated the dead body, which had no signs of any stab wounds or bullet holes, police arrived to my house.
Hey, what's up, Malin?
I showed them the whole conversation and gave them the phone number, which I warned them was probably a fake number, and I was right. But an officer named Boris told me they'd still be able to trace the number even if it was through some kind of fake number app. So, a week later, I was curious about the status of the case, so I called the police station.
My explanations were much scarier than this vid. Well, hey, maybe I should do it. Well, see, here's the thing, Shadow. And I talk about this all the time. A lot of times, as we know from Silent Hill, sorry to circle everything back to Silent Hill, but that's kind of what I do. Oh, what's up, Josh? That Lethal Company session was very fun, by the way. That was a blast. As I live and breathe. Oh, look at that chainsaw. 1.5 years. Look at this kid with the diamond. He's insane, dude. He just 360 no-scoped YY ladder stalled on the chat. That's what he did. He just did that. Anyways, yeah, man, for sure. I've been living in the gym lately. I took, as you know, the bulk of November off. I pretty much only streamed like 3 days in November. I did November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and then the 26th, and that was it. I needed to get in the gym, and I've been in the gym, dude. I've been fucking getting it hard. Don't clip that out of context. I've been hitting chest, upper arms, forearms, and walking as much as I humanly possibly can every single day. I end with cardio. I'm not Dude Core. I'm only on Twitch right now. I should be streaming to YouTube. There's a lot of people that have asked me to do that, but I'm not right now. I'll set it up though. Now that I have 3 monitors to use, I'll set up my 3rd monitor and have it like strictly for YouTube stuff, and I'll set that up. Anyway, Shadow, what I was talking about, like, it goes back to what Silent Hill originally was so good at, which is telling you and letting you infer for yourself the details versus showing you a visual representation of those details and ruining the part where you get to imagine what it may or may not look like. The way I told the story, you got to imagine what it looks like. The way he told the story, you know, he had an image of the house and an image of a bed, and the sound effects were put in, so all that was kind of filled in for you. But the way I told the story let you kind of picture it in your mind, and so it was a little bit more impactful that way. And those are the types of videos I want to make, by the way. Yes, I've heard of Malaysian Airlines Flight 370. The one that people say was allegedly like zapped by a UFO and just disappeared into thin air. What are you up to, Josh? How you been, man? Yeah, people literally say it was zapped. No, it's not new. There's like this weird footage that you can find. I always play Mr. Nightmare without the visuals. Yeah, but the sound effects also kind of kill it for me. You know, the loud, boomy sound effects. I don't really like that. Oh yeah, so here's something else that's pretty cool. He uses like the public sound library sound effects. I don't want to get too personal, and I do want to get to the game here in just a sec, but I did just want to say I have started talking to my brother again. Just, you know, here and there, just to kind of see, you know, what do you got going on? You know, he asked me what I got going on. That was pretty much the end of it. We're not exactly like on great terms again, but it was a good conversation. It was a solid conversation to have. People by me say that MH370 turned off the tracking device and then turned around and went to the Arctic, but then eventually crashed, but people don't know if it actually crashed. Yeah, my heart sank. It makes me wonder if they were using like, cause you know, yes, AI generation is a thing, but it makes me wonder if people were using like scary story generators to make those. Cause those have definitely been around for a long time. You know, just like rap name generators and fucking, there's rap name generators and, like gamer tag generators, all that type of shit. I froze. My heart sank. I froze. Those are two big ones. God, this song. Can we just appreciate this song for a second? Well, yeah, I mean, Malum, it is one of those things where clearly the people telling the story are trying to embellish, you know, to get it. Who knows, maybe even potentially so that it will be featured in a Mr. Nightmare video. But yes, I agree with you. I much prefer when they just stick to the details. I just want to know what happened. I don't need to hear, you know, I turned around. I felt a cold chill, and the hairs on the back of my neck stood up as I turned to my left slowly, and I saw what I thought. Like, just say I looked to my left and I saw X, Y, or Z. Just fucking get to the point, dude. Oh, DB Cooper, the guy that like jumped off of an airplane and there's no trace of his corpse ever. Popular one right now is to read Reddit stories. 90% are fake, the other 10% are exaggerated. Then the YouTuber will say real stories, and if people say or prove that it's fake, it's like, sorry bro, they said it was real. Absolutely, dude. How can you disprove something that someone told you was real? It's impossible, dude. It's impossible. The way you described the dead grandma's story earlier, straight to the point, and the terror comes from letting people imagine for themselves. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's how I like to tell stories, even if it's one that comes from a place of like embellishment and overzealous like detailing of the events. I like to simplify it because I know what's more impactful to me, and so I tell the story in a way that I know would be more impactful to everybody else. This song. Analog horror god. Dude, people have told me I should make videos about it. And I don't say this, I promise I'm not saying this to fish for compliments. I'm not. I don't think I have the voice for it. I say this all the time. I can try it, and if it works, cool. But me personally, I wouldn't, you know, I've heard my voice. I know people don't like the sound of their voice and all that, but I don't know if it would be good for like a long form spoken word video like that where I talk about horror stories. Mr. Ballin is very, very good at that though. Mr. Ballin is an amazing storyteller. Clip God. Oh, look at that. Oh no, is this where you scared the shit out of me with the $10? So he went on Craigslist and he found a listing for a really cheap mini fridge. And the... Jesus Christ. Yeah, that scared the fuck out of me, dude. Appreciate that, dude. That was so loud. I haven't seen that notification in a long time. It was really loud though, dude, to be fair. In all fairness to me, that shit was loud as fuck. Let me pull this up just a little bit. Get a little bit more light going around these parts, dude. It's a little too dark out here. There we go. Just get the background illuminated just a little bit more. Whew. Short and sweet, then people will let you know if you should do long stories. That's true. Yeah, I should do YouTube shorts. YouTube shorts are the new meta, you know? The new meta, so to speak. I will say it's hilarious how much Silent Hill music is in YouTube shorts now. Have you guys noticed? They always use that song Black Fairy from Silent Hill 2. If they're doing the de facto conspiracy or scary story YouTube short, it's always that song Black Fairy from Silent Hill 2 that they use now. When they're telling a story about like cannibals or something. Oh, I need some water. I even refilled a whole ass bottle. Yeah, like you know, if you're in a forest, like you're in like, I don't know if it's the rainforest or what, but there's some like tribes of cannibals still out there in the world. And people make these YouTube shorts of some like people that were out exploring and had an encounter with them. Dude, Core, I drink Essentia all the time. Whenever I go to the gym, I always drink Essentia. So it's got the alkaline to get the stomach pH all balanced, because I never work out on a full stomach. I always work out on an empty stomach. And then I load up on protein after the fact. This is the most painful cringe video I've come... Oh god, I've seen this one.
Hey guys.
Bro, what is this frame rate? Barstool Sports uploaded this video? How old is this? What the fuck?
Hey guys.
Oh. Of course, I always forget it's Chrome that I need to open. Chrome is my Twitch browser because it's completely not signed into anything. Sorry about that.
Guys. Hi. This is I really can't upload a recorded rap right now, but I'm gonna just do something just to tide you guys over. And she doesn't even know this is coming, so
I really don't know what's happening.
This is what I'm doing.
What? I'm afraid.
Bro, why'd you like exhale right on her face? What the fuck?
I'm afraid.
Don't be, because...
Oh no, fake Riz.
When I see your face, it's not a thing that I would change.
Okay, but the good part about this is I can't be hit with DMCA because it's so far from the actual key and notes of the song that there's no way they would DMCA me over this.
'Cause you're amazing.
Okay, that's enough, dude. That's enough. I've had my fill of this video. I can't watch anymore. The face of utter fear. I'm not a fan of people who make scary videos by exploiting what they perceive as weird in different cultures. Did I check out The Ring? As in the American horror movie The Ring from like 2004? Yeah, I like the Japanese version, Ring You, better. With Sadako. Sadako's actually in Dead by Daylight. For example, I remember when people made YouTube horror videos. Oh, the Dreamcast game. No, I did not, unfortunately. I think we had this exact same conversation last time where I thought you were talking about the movie. For example, I remember when people made YouTube horror videos talking about how messed up Indonesians are for setting up a parade of their dead relatives by walking their corpse through the streets. But hey, to them it's part of their culture and tradition. Yeah, but I mean, it's clickbait is what it is. Like, every year people make those types of videos about Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, as if it's just this wacky, crazy thing that is not at all adjacent to Halloween. When you really look at the two, they're not so different, you know? Yes, it was Bruno Mars, unfortunately. Okay, oh, that one guy, apparently he was in the forest alone and he heard noises and they were animals, but the animals sounded distorted or something. Not even an animal. It's cannibals tribes doing animal calling in to mimic and kill the person. Yeah, those types of videos. Can I just say, last night I was gonna stream, but I couldn't wake up. Can I just say, I'm really glad to be on stream tonight. You know, I've been doing this for a very long time, but, sorry about breathing into the mic, by the way, I tried to mute. Been doing it for a long time, but when you take a break and you kind of clear your head and you come back to something, there's just something extremely rewarding about how that feels. So, you know, even though, yes, it's very fucking hot under these lights and everything, it's very nice to be back, I have to say. How do you feel, Dr. Red? You just finished a 30-day marathon, dude. How are you feeling? That's what I want to know. Yeah, man, sleep is undefeated. When I do a good solid workout and I get a bunch of sleep, you guys know, I like to describe it as like, it's like weak soreness. Like when you first get done with the workout, you can't really tell how sore you're going to be until you sleep. And then when you wake up, you're just fucked. Absolutely just, you know, if you did a chest workout, your pecs are just fucking sore as shit. It's like somebody beat you with a baseball bat. Fucking hurts so good. I'm sorry. That was unnecessary to say it that way. Please don't clip that. Please don't put in the newspaper that I got mad, because I am not mad. 1998. Today I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon City was wiped out thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, the punishing missions nearly killed me, but at least they kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget about what happened that night, the pain, even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to. Anyways, doing good. Didn't burn myself out like last year. Not gonna lie, now with my new mic, it just makes me want to stream more. Dude, same. I got this shit like 5 years ago, and still sometimes when I just look at it sitting here unused, I'm like, that's kind of sad. You know, I just want to turn the stream on to use it sometimes. Oh yeah, one of my friends sent me this fucking... One of my really good IRL friends sent me this like 2011 Skyrim ass video about Silent Hill 2 Remake. I swear, this is like, if Silent Hill 2 Remake came out in 2012, this video would have been put out on Machinima. Check this out. Silent Hill 2 Remake, but James regrets nothing. I swear this is like an old Machinima video for people that know what that is.
Mary, could you really be in this town?
That's one of my favorite movies of all time, Shadow Man. One of Jim Carrey's best, along with Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Everybody's obsession with making this a game. Okay, but let's be honest. Doesn't this look like Josh when he does this face? You tell me whether or not this looks like wood, because he does this face and it really does look like him. Yeah, this is like Gary's mod shit. I'm not doing him dirty. Bro's been mewing. It's so fucking dumb, dude. Yeah, with Leon. And the music just abruptly ends. The fact that there's no sound effects at all. I swear this is like a 2011 time capsule ass video. It seriously is. Mary was sick, but this beat is sicker. My God. I think society ended somewhere around here, you guys. It really did. How am I doing him dirty, okay? You know what? I'm going to screen cap that. And I'm going to ask in his community, because I'm in his Discord, I'm going to screen cap that face, and I'm going to ask his community what they think. We'll get to the bottom of this. Who would win in a battle, James or Leon? Well, considering Leon is a highly trained, like, operative, well, in Resident Evil 4 and 2, he was kind of green. But even in 2, at least, you know, he had some gun skill, you know? And James is just a regular guy that finds the weapons that he needs along the way. So I would say Leon in both scenarios. Especially if we're talking about Leon. Oh, you're saying James would fight dirty. He would turn himself in, wait for the perfect opportunity, and then just smother Leon. Wow. What a weasel of a person. What a weaselly guy he is. What an absolute buffoon of a man. Fuck it. I'm so sick. Here's one thing. I'm actually so fucking tired of the fake mobile game ads, like where they show the game as like something that looks cool and then you download it and it's like a fucking Candy Crush gacha game. Every goddamn time. But the one thing that I do like about new Twitter, one thing I do like is community notes. The reason why is because they community note that shit. And they will straight up say, this is not at all an accurate representation of this game. It plays nothing like this. I like that they just call that shit out. I appreciate that. So they're like, don't even waste your time. Shit doesn't even play like this. Don't bother. And I appreciate that. Oh, this song finally can play again. Why would I end the stream, Shadow? We just started. An hour and a half is nothing, dude. Yeah, we just watched that video. Josh. It's doesn't you see, you know, but you know that looks and sounds and feels exactly like a 2011 machinima ass like Skyrim video, you know? Does it not? That Silent Hill 2 but James regrets nothing video. Like those fucking videos everybody would make where characters in Skyrim would dance. It's so crazy to me that Machinima just took all of its content with you. Yeah, this is a great song. I recently moved because my downloads folder always gets clogged up on my C drive. So I move all my downloads to my like 2 terabyte actual spinning disk. I just call it downloads backup and I just move everything over there when it starts to fill up. And this track was on it and Fubar couldn't find it to play it. So now I can play it again. I always wonder why they didn't put this on the actual soundtrack. I will say, and I mean this sincerely, I actually think that taking this time away has made me appreciate streaming even more. I just fucking absolutely needed the time though. You know, I took virtually all of November. I didn't mess around. I took pretty much all November to just do a whole lot of nothing. You know, reconnect with some friends. Like I said, reconnect with my brother and have that conversation was really good today. It was actually today that it happened. And I think it went well. I think back then it was for marketability due to having the CD accompany the game at the time. No, I have not watched Wicked, but I can't take 2 fucking steps without seeing something about it. Or hearing something about it. It's getting really fucking old. It's getting real fucking old, I gotta say. This is probably TMI, but as you can see, my fucking lip is split. And my lips are chapped as fuck, so give me a second. I'm gonna grab some chapstick and then we'll start playing. Haunting Ground. Goodbye today. I'd ask you to be true. 'Cause the hardest. Okay, I'm sorry. I got some Carmex. Carmex is the GOAT. Classic. Dude, I have to use this when I'm walking on the treadmill at the gym too. The air is so fucking dry in there. And the treadmill that I always use, just because I'm used to it, is like right underneath. It's like right underneath the AC in the place too. So I'm just breathing in. Like if you stay there too long, you actually get a sore throat. Because you're just breathing in the AC straight from the vent. So I gotta use a different machine. I have not, Shadow Man. I swear, using this shit makes it look like I put lip gloss on, but I didn't. It's just straight up Carmex, guys. Look at that. Look at the camera focus. Why is it so clean? And why did I have like crusted up toothpaste on the tube? Look at that focus, dude. Sony. Shoutouts to Sony on the camera focus, because holy shit, that's clean. This stuff comes in clutch when you're running in a dry environment, though. Oh, Pianissimo epilogue. I re-upped on some coffee. What do you guys say we actually boot up the game? Do we boot up the game? I think I've sat here and yapped long enough. If you guys would like to continue listening to me yap, I'm okay with that because I love talking to you guys. But I'd be down to play the game too. It's up to you. Gumby's playing No One Lives Under the Lighthouse. That's a Stampede G classic right there. People that have been around for a very, very long time know. And how ironic that I would start talking to my brother again today and someone I know that I'm like friends with in the streaming community is playing this game, which is one of the last games he was here for my stream on. That's just so classic. Sorry. I, as a man, have the hiccups. Check this out. It is the Faye Ataraxia controller. So Faye was watching the stream one night. He's a big fan of PS2 horror like I am. And I was just looking at some of the cool colors they released DualShock 2s in. And I was on eBay looking at this one. And he donated so that I could buy it. So I always use this controller as often as I can as a tribute to him. Look at that ocean blue, translucent. You can see the vibration motors and everything. Very beautiful. And it's been in like pristine condition for years and I've used it a lot. So we're going to use it tonight. More people need to know about Brook. These Brook adapters are so fucking good. Plug the PS2 controller in here, USB to your PS3, and you're good to go. That's how I play all my Metal Gear games as well. Well, Brook, the game adapter company. As you can see, if it ever focuses, there we go. You just have to flip this slider. There's two settings, racing wheel and pad. You have to make sure it's on pad or your controls will all be fucked up. Yo, no, dude. Alright, let's play the video game. Dude, they're killing it this year. What's up, John? John, I've been living in the gym, man. Feeling so fucking great for the first time since summer. I've been eating a virtually all protein diet. You know, just hitting the gym hard, man. Hitting forearms, upper arms. I really like lat pull downs as well. It's one of my favorite exercises. And, you know, just really enjoying it. I've met some cool people there too. It's always fun. You go to the gym, you meet some guy that's like there the exact same times as you all the time. Now every time he comes in, he's like, "Morning, bro, what's up?" And so we just chat, you know. Just finished playing basketball, literally got in my car. Yeah, man, I miss that. I used to have a group of friends I would always go shoot with. All I need is a basketball and an open gym to shoot in. And I'm like the happiest motherfucker in the world. That's literally all I need to be happy. Okay, so do we go green screen tonight? Or nah? Because I could always just... Nah, you know what? We're gonna go green screen. Here. Let me... Let me mute this. And just let the Silent Hill music play for a bit while I pull up the green screen and we'll swap over to it. How about it? Okay, we should pretty much be good. We just turn on... Oh no, immersion. Well, that was easy. Looks good to me. If that looks good to you gamers, we can get to it. Now I just gotta move the chat back to where it was. Maxwell House equals happiness. Agreed, Dr. Red, agreed. Okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Alright, let's play. Dude, the sound effects in this game are so trippy. I love them, but they're very trippy. Trippy red. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I don't even know what I'm saying. This game is very loud. Okay, we got the dog. The right stick commands the dog. I forget like all the controls. Why did the game just hitch? Man pictured here has a noble air about him. I wonder how long ago this portrait was painted. Yeah, it does for sure. Look at that. Beautiful. Fucking love this controller, man. Shoutouts to Faye. Good dude.
Good boy. Sit. Come on. You.
So the only story thing that I remember is that there was a lady cooking. And we were trying not to interrupt her. Yeah, she's like right next to this. Dude, why is the game hitching so hard tonight? Never did this before.
Good boy. Go.
Yeah, every time it loads, it hitches. What the hell? Cooking. Yeah, she's cooking some Chef Boyardee. Don't interrupt her. By dumping the can into a pot and heating it up? Hell yeah. I went to college. I know how good that shit is. Don't play with me. Me and this guy named Gas Station Hobo were talking about that in YOLO stream. In college, we used to do this thing where we would just take Doritos and we would cook really cheap, like Kroger ground beef. And then we would pour Doritos, shredded cheese, and sour cream on top of it. And holy fuck, it was good. And you can make it in huge batches, and we would feed like 6 people. Struggle meal, yes, but delicious. Absolutely. Let's go this way. Stop growling, dude. Wait, is this? What? Oh, okay. There's a hook here. Oh, yeah, I remember. Cracked plate key. Well, we don't have anything we can attach. Oh. Completely restores lost stamina. Debilitas favorite plaything. It is coated with caked on dirt and gives off quite the pungent odor. Why would we want to equip this? Yeah, our kitchen is like a really small hallway. It has like a bar that overlooks the living room, but it's really small. I still don't know what this opens. I don't think we ever figured it out. Can't she just grab the chair and like move it?
Good boy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
It sounds like something is raising. Maybe this? Let's see if it's the well. Let's have the dog sit here.
Huey. Sit.
Because I can hear something moving. I just never figured out where the fuck it's moving on the last stream. Harry Potter and the audacity of this fucking chair. Yeah, and then he automatically runs away once you get so far. Wonder if this water is drinkable. Oh yeah, this restores. Yeah. Forgot about that. And then we can hide in here, but I don't need to. At least not yet. Oh, please, dude. Just trying to goddamn run away. Yeah, for real. We can't drink our tap. Well, we can drink our tap water, but I can. It tastes fucking terrible. And you see like all this weird shit floating in it. I ain't drinking that. Gotta at least run through a pure plus filter before I'll drink it. But most of the time I just drink alkaline water these days. Alright, we have got to find out what in the hell raises up when I use this. Is there another door that I can try before going all the fucking way down here? Maybe we're just not supposed to do this yet. Maybe we need to look for the hook that opens this door. I still don't know what that shiny thing is up there either. Dude, why is the game hitching so much today? Let me reset. Hang on. I'm gonna reset it really quick. Hitching really, really bad. Crapcom, am I right? I'm sorry. I apologize. The good thing is we made 0 progress, so who cares? Ultimately. Alright, well already it's running better because it hitched really hard last time we went through here. Nope, there it is again. Whatever. Also, Dr. Red, have you kept to your sleep schedule for the most part, or not so much? Because I know when I take breaks from streaming, I immediately just go off the rails with mine. The desk is locked. Oh yeah, we already read this. You know, this isn't my first time playing on this monitor. Maybe it has something to do with the monitor. I don't know. Very weird. Okay, let's go back out this way, because this is where we found the dog initially. Yeah, like it's... everything is hitching. Like the audio, everything. Man, I really didn't want to do a fucking tech support stream tonight. Hopefully I don't have to, but we'll see. I hope that didn't reset the audio. It did, you piece of shit. Hey, welcome back, Shadow. The game is hitching really bad tonight, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Seems like whenever the game loads, so it could be an issue with the actual system. But we'll see. No, it's still doing it. I don't know, maybe it was doing this the first time and I just didn't pay attention to it. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Now we can send him through here.
Good boy. Come on. Come on.
What's he gonna do? Unlock the door for us, though?
Huey. Huey. Huey.
Dude, what are you doing? Fucking get up.
Huey. Come on. No. Sit. Good.
Oh, he got sad because I roasted him.
Go, Huey. Go, Huey.
There we go. I don't know what he's gonna do, though. Oh, he's actually gonna... What a G. Holy shit, we actually made progress, you guys. I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it. We did it. Never thought this day would come. This is definitely a more difficult game than I expected so far. Yeah, seriously, dude. When do I get the pistol? When do I get the shotgun? ball. And then what are these? Oh. Are these just to practice on? Hinge is rusted solid. Try as I may, I can't open this door. Do I need this box elsewhere, maybe? Can I move it myself, or no? Doesn't look like it. No, they put a fucking invisible wall here specifically so I can't. So this ball, what is this about? This handy ball can be used for playing simple games with canine companions. Oh, okay, so we can like have him fetch it and stuff. So that's kind of the reason why we sent him over here, is to get that, I'm assuming. Because otherwise there's no point to be over here. Alright, so I'm going to look for more spots where he can help us. Since we just got him, normally, you know, the game is going to give us throw ball on shiny spots. Possibly, yeah. Again with the hitching. I swear there was no hitching the first time we played this, though. Very bizarre. It's a rabbit. Little bastard just runs off. Like I said, this is my first time playing on a 240 hertz monitor. Maybe that has something to do with it. I highly doubt it, but it's possible. It shouldn't be messing with the audio, though, that's for sure. I beat all 186 endings of the quarry. It took me 2 years and 28 days, and I wasted precisely 18,000 hours. Damn, I need a life. You should see my streaming hours. You're good, dude. Don't worry about it. Yeah, like, what's that thing up there? Oh. I feel like I checked that last time. Why did I not get a cutscene?
Good boy. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I can hear his little pitter-patter footsteps. Here we go.
Come on.
Alright, now he should be able to get up here.
Stay. Go.
Boom. It's like a mannequin or something. Broken marionette. Yeah, yeah. Okay. No, I have not played Until Dawn. But I want to soon. Okay, so broken marionette. Oh, that went here. It's a key item. Its strings must have been cut in various places, rendering the puppet unusable. Oh no. Marionette from FNAF, dude. It all comes back to FNAF, doesn't it? All roads lead back to FNAF. They really do, at the end of the day. Yeah, this is the room we started in, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so let's just look for anything that I can't reach, and we'll just send the dog to do it instead. That seems to be what this whole section is about now that we have him. Let's check up here first. Let's see if we can ask this lady about the broken marionette. Oh yeah, she's exhausted. Hey, appreciate you hanging out as always, Dr. Red. Get some good rest. I will definitely be doing the same after the stream. And I'll also be uploading these 2 Haunting Ground VODs before I let them stack up. I'm not going to let VODs stack up anymore, ever.
Huey. Come on.
The remaining husk of a bird in the cage. Yeah, and there was this typewriter that lets us make keys. I don't know if I'll need that, but there was the one door that she said maybe if I had a hook. I don't know. Look, I'm just guessing, dude. I don't fucking know. This game confuses the shit out of me sometimes. Yeah, and then we went through here. We ran into that one guy. Oh, okay, yeah, and this is... Yeah, you can see something shiny on the top of that, like, beam on the bottom right. I just don't know what to do with it. Or how to get it down. Like, I need to know how the fuck to get it down. Because I have no idea. Kicking it doesn't work. I tried that. This ain't Zelda. That ain't gonna work. Let's try asking this lady about the broken marionette. Or let's try downstairs. Man, she actually has something to say about like virtually everything, which I do think is really cool. This room is kind of useless, really. Like a fucking storage closet at the bottom. I do kind of wish it was like Rule of Rose, where you could give him certain things to track down the scent. Feels like that would make things a lot easier. Oh, you know what? Nah, because all the doors that I think would open from that switch being pressed down, they're just too far away. You have to run away so fucking far. Like, there's just no way that could be it. That's locked. And what about that one room where we found the guy playing the piano or whatever? I don't even remember where the hell that guy was. This is one of those games where I'm going to let it recover. This is one of those games where understanding the map is one of the most important things you can do in the beginning. Like, you just have to fucking know exactly where to go at all times. Which I do have a map. Oh, that's how that works. Surely this wouldn't work, right? It does work. What the fuck? How is a broken marionette anything like a hook? Okay, dude, I guess. You know what, game? Sure. You just do whatever you want at this point. Illuminati. Illuminati. Oh, game over. Wait, is that actually? What the fuck? How was I supposed to know that? Wait, what? What the fuck was that? A fucking beginner's trap is what that was, dude. Just walked into it and immediately fucking died. You'll love to see it. Well, at least I know exactly what to do now. Let's get the marionette. I don't necessarily need the ball, but we do need the marionette. So we have to go immediately over this way. And then I know what to do with it now, so. Can I skip? Oh, nice. It does have skippable cutscenes.
Good boy. Go, Huey. Go, Huey. Go, Huey. Huey.
The hell are you doing?
Huey. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Dude, he's right fucking here. Why won't he listen?
Huey. Come on. Come on.
He just fucking spawned out of nowhere. Okay, game.
Go, Huey.
Alright, so we gotta, I guess, be very careful in that room because as soon as I walked in there, I immediately got fucking destroyed. But I am gonna save again. Alright, I think it was down here to the right. Wherever that lady is making dinner. Not here. Wait. Yeah, this room is weird. I feel like... Oh, yeah, this is where you make the keys and the birdcage and all that. Okay. I was going to say this room is weird. I feel like there might be something more to it, but yeah, there is something more to it. It's the gimmick of making the keys. Okay, so my question would be, how do I avoid instantly fucking dying once I go in here? Okay, so I stepped on like this carpet and died. Oh, maybe that's what the ball is for? Maybe I throw the ball there. And it activates the trap? That could do it. I'm certainly not going to send the dog through. Maybe he's short enough that it would work, though. I think he would die. Yeah. He's looking at me like, nope. No. I think we need to go get the ball. If I throw the ball right on there, it shouldn't happen. Or it should activate the trap, but I have to go grab it. Not walking into it. I got fucking Indiana Jones last time I did. Oh, what's he barking at here? Oh, I didn't realize I could just kick it. Now I send him. Oh, or I just grab this. Refined antimony. No, he doesn't go through there. Okay. Yeah, the dog was a lot more useful in Rule of Rose, that's for sure. It's funny how similar those two games really are. I will say, though, the combat in Rule of Rose was dog shit. Like, it actually some of the worst combat I've ever experienced in a game, hands down. That shit was terrible. And from what people said, that was kind of, you know, something that was well known. Like, even the devs admitted, like, yeah, we didn't finish this combat. This isn't what it was supposed to be.
Huey. Come on. Huey. Come on.
Oh, he died. He's nowhere to be seen. Oh.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, sorry, dude. Core. The yo is that emote for various reasons. Originally, it was supposed to be a yo.
Huey. Huey. Come on.
And no, I don't know the origin of that nor the meaning. I just know that it is what it is.
Sit. Go, Huey.
The Black Ranger from Power Rangers was missing a finger this whole time. Yeah, but see, that's a detail we wouldn't have noticed. There's so many fucking versions of Power Rangers out there, man. There's like the Dino version. Alright, I have a feeling this ball is what we need to set off that trap. Let's go try it. Yeah, the OG where it had like Michael Copon as the Blue Ranger, and I forget who the Red Ranger was, but he was very famous. The thing that's hilarious though is like the enemies all looking like they're wearing big like Gwar type costumes, and every single time people attack, yeah, Austin St. John, every single time people attack each other, there's just random explosions. It's like, fuck, it's just Michael Bay was all it is. Michael Bay before he became famous for doing that. Not to mention the enemies sitting there doing absolutely nothing while the Power Rangers spend forever transforming. Just sitting there completely oblivious watching them transform all day. That's a very anime thing. It's like some Sailor Moon shit. But we didn't care. It was fucking awesome. I used to watch it on Jetix. You remember Jetix? Oh yeah, Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon. The only guy who wasn't a simp. For the sailors. Alright, let's try this out. If this works, kind of smart. Well, it didn't work. What is this? And he ain't gonna go get it because it's over there. Do I have to walk? I mean, I just saved. Nope. You die instantly as soon as you walk on it. Yep. Oh, Telemundo. Yeah, I watched it. We had satellite for a while, and so we got like Cartoon Network and everything else. But we stopped because a storm took out our satellite, and we switched to cable, and we didn't have Cartoon Network anymore. So I basically watched until Gohan became Super Saiyan 2 versus Cell, and then right after that episode, we lost satellite, and I never figured out what happened. So that was great. Obviously, I did years later, but it was annoying not knowing. Yeah, if it rained or you had a storm, you would just get that fucking Dish Network. You would just get that Dish Network, we can't connect right now screen or whatever. Fucking bullshit. Oh, dude, we had to, way back when, we had to relive the Saiyan saga over and over and over because they had only dubbed up until Goku gets out of the Capsule Corp ship at Namek to fight Burter and Jace. They only dubbed to that episode, so they would just have to restart to the beginning over and over and over until Funimation picked the show up and they started doing the dubs, and then we finally got to see the end of the Namek stuff. But yeah, that was fucking annoying. Yeah, that was fucking annoying. Just being like, oh shit, he's all powered up, he's been training the whole way. What's gonna happen? And then back to the beginning, back to fucking Raditz arrival. I wonder if there isn't a way for me to raise this. Oh, that's what it is. That's what the switch is for. That's why I couldn't find it.
Go, Huey. Sit.
That's why I couldn't find it, because it was in this fucking room. Yes. Now I bet this turns off the trap. Yes. Holy shit, actual progress. Yeah, I think so too. I think they kind of peaked at that. There's an oddly placed chair here as well. This place continues to freak me out. Oh, don't fucking call me, dude. I've got nothing to say to you. Whoever might be calling me, I got nothing to say to you, bitch. God, the fucking jiggle physics in this game are just out of control for real.
Who is this?
You must pay attention now, Fiona. Be wary of Ricardo. Your Azov.
Hello?
Man, the models in this look so good for PS2 though. Holy shit. This has got to be one of the best looking PS2 games. What? Oh, okay. I was gonna ask where he was coming from, but it's pretty obvious. Ooh, if I turned on the breaker box and he ran into that though, that'd be sick. Attack him.
Huey! Go!
I felt the controller vibrate. Is he attacking him? No, what the fuck? Oh, there he is. Let's go, Huey. Is he gonna climb after me? Oh shit, he actually does. I did not expect that. You are so dumb, I swear. I could probably hide under that table. Oh, I'm so fucked here. Never mind, he's a dumbass. He's a big dummy. He's actually so stupid. I think I'm just gonna go back to the classic hiding spot, honestly. That might have been too obvious. Hey, no problem, Shadow Man. Appreciate you hanging out as always, dude. Have a great rest of the night. Yeah, clap out for the Stampede G absence. The Stampede G absence is officially over. We are back. December is going to be regularly scheduled streaming again. Nice. Yeah, so as soon as it says coast clear, you're good. But man, we had to run a long fucking way to get back. So now I gotta run all the way back and go through the door that he originally came from. What the? What was that smacking sound? The fuck is that? I was gonna say, what the fuck is going on?
Where is he? Where is the old man? Where's he hiding?
Abuse, what the fuck? And this game is not rated E for everyone, I'm sorry.
I won't let him touch her. Do you hear me, old man? The Azoth is mine.
This is a really fucking weird game. I have to get out of here. Dude, this is a fucking really weird game, I swear. I don't even remember for sure if I found another save yet. I think I did, outside of like the main room where we got our clothes originally. Pretty sure I did. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh man. Alright. I'm sorry guys, I'm fucking exhausted as shit. I will be back tomorrow night though for a much longer stream because I'm actually going to sleep like a normal human and not just like 2 hours before I go live and then jack myself up on coffee and crash really hard like I am now. But man, tonight was a blast. I know it's a shorter stream, but I had a fucking blast. Thank you, Dude Core, for all the support and for hanging out. Yeah, we'll be back tonight. We made some decent progress in this game tonight instead of just wandering around aimlessly. I'm starting to understand, like, when the game tells me how to do something or it's trying to hint me towards something. So, yeah, very happy with tonight. And like I said, we'll be back tonight. I'll try to figure out the hitching, see if I can get the system to stop hitching. Could be a disc thing, I don't know. But either way, hope you guys have a great rest of the night. I'm going to break the chains on room 302 in 3, 2, 1.